Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email us Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase, pricing, and availability questions regarding this watch. Today we are discussing the Parmigiani Fleurier Tonda PF Micro-Rotor. This is a sports watch, but it's a thin, fine, versatile sports watch that can also pull double duty with formal attire. So, in steel, 40 millimeters in diameter, I measure it 8.2 millimeters thick, and we're going to include the end links here, so the total rigid distance across the wrist is 49.6. But don't be scared away by that. We'll see it on a small wrist in a moment. I should mention that though the watch is steel, the bezel itself is platinum, which imparts a little bit of silver-white brilliance and a bit of extra weight and opulence. We'll throw it on my wrist now. My wrist is 16 centimeters in circumference, and you can see how that 49 plus end link to end link measurement really doesn't describe how it looks, fits, or sits on a smaller wrist. Part of the reason for that is that the case, thanks to these distinctive Tonda teardrop lugs, it is cambered almost like a Richard Mille tonneau. The case is round, but the fit is the same. On my wrist, you can see how it would easily slide underneath a dress cuff, no issues there. I can envision this wearing well on a wrist as small as 14 centimeters in circumference. Once again, my wrist is flat across the top and 16 centimeters in circumference. So 14 and up, you're good to go. The bracelet's nicely integrated. You can see that there's a little bit of a taper, both of the width and the relative proportion of the satin and polished elements. That looks really good. There's a little bevel that runs down the edge of the lugs, then continues across the shoulders of the links. The primary links are satinated. There's enough gapping between the links to avoid pinching skin, pulling hair, or trapping wrist heat. Taking a look at the removable links, you can see that there are quite a few of them. They're screw fixed. So you should be able to get the correct fit by removing these many removable links. Inside the clasp, it's a twin trigger release, so you have to press both triggers to release it. It is a sequential close, so one side closes before the other. Here we have satin, polish, and media blast all in the same frame. Rolling back to the case, it is quite slender. Though advertised as 7.8 millimeters, I measure it just a little bit larger at 8.2. In fact, you won't notice when it's on your wrist. Impressively, for a very thin, fine watch that's not expressly billed as a super sports timepiece, it does have a screw-down crown and 100-meter water resistance, so it is surprisingly durable in that regard. There's a lovely coined and stepped platinum bezel, this design borrowed from the long-running Toric series. And then on the dial furniture, the hands, the indices, and the logo are all rhodium-plated 18-karat white gold, so they won't fade over time, and the whiteness of the indices and the hands will match the whiteness of the bezel. Taking a look at the dial, this is what Parmigiani calls a grand orge, or a barleycorn pattern, although I have to say it's not as similar to a traditional grand orge as I would have expected given the terminology. It's almost like a vertical wave pattern or a vague that's been reoriented top to bottom instead of side to side. But it is genuine reductive lathe guilloche, so it's not something stamped. You'll appreciate that, along with the presence of a date wheel that is the same color as the dial. Well done, Parmigiani, you got that right. The Delta-style hands are sort of a fusion of Dauphine and Alpha, and there is a quick set for the date. Turn everything over, we'll take a look at the movement. Parmigiani's interesting in that it's a highly distributed manufacturer. So it owns a bunch of component companies that individually make parts of the watch, but when you put them all together, you get the Parmigiani brand as a whole and watches that are part of a vertically integrated all in-house operation. So Parmigiani's movement operation, for example, is called Vaucher Manufacture. And so this is technically the PF703, but you can see right on the base plate, there's a Vaucher star, and you can see it's based on the Vaucher 5400 Micro-Rotor automatic. Now, there are upgrades here. This is a considerably more elaborate finish than you would find on consumer versions that other brands might buy. So we have a lovely sort of mirror of that unconventional grand orge on the rotor. It is a platinum rotor. It is a micro-rotor, so you get the convenience of automatic winding, but with the thin profile of a manual wind and the big open caseback vista of a manual wind. Since the rotor and the winding train are in the same plane as the rest of the gearing, it doesn't block your view. It's a 30mm movement, so nicely sized for this case, a hand and glove fit. 48-hour power reserve, automatic winding. Note that the rotor, in addition to being platinum, spins on ceramic ball bearings for greater efficiency. It's free sprung, as you can see, and it's 5-position adjusted, so free sprung allows for more precise adjustment as well as greater shock resistance. And 5 positions is the standard for high horology and chronometer watches. We have narrow stripes across the bridges. We have mirrored ungulage on the edge of the bridges, engine turning on the base plate, polished screw heads, and all of this pivoting on 29 joules and beaten away at 3 hertz or 6 beats per second. It is a great looking movement, and again, it is Parmigiani's own. Some people will ask, and I don't blame you for asking, though it's a little bit quirky, some people will ask, does it have a hacking function? And you could see that yes, even though it does not have a running seconds hand, it does feature a hacking function. So I guess the more you know, more is better, right? So this is a fascinating watch from what seems to be an upwardly mobile manufacturer. After a couple of decades of being highly regarded but not highly sought, Parmigiani, under its current CEO, seems to have caught the bit in its teeth, and it's really running with the opportunity. Now highly regarded both for its products and for its desirability in the market, this company has become the full package, and the Tonda PF line, as you see right here, has been the backbone of that rising force. So reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.